Hello commanders and welcome to part 2 of the rise of the Ottoman Empire. In today's episode, let's initiate expansion campaign. So, the age of conquest of the Ottoman Empire has just started from the gates of Syria, Iraq and also the Persian Empire. So here the Middle East is always heated. It's in the center of the world and by history the most heated region in the history of humanity. All of the most famous, strong, bigger wars has happened in this place, in this triangle: Iraq, Syria, Palestine, Turkey and Iran. Okay lads, so like I said in the first episode, we are going to go aggressive in this episode, in this series from the beginning of the game. And we are going to start the age of the expansion here from the gateways of Iraq, Syria and Iran. So in the first episode where we were inspecting our neighbors, the other players, etc., we noticed that Iran is going to be a potential enemy in the future, a high-ranked player, very active, and started an invasion on Iraq. So to break the first enemy, we have to go on heavy. We made motorized infantries and leveled them up to level 2 and made my infantry officer and also leveled him up to level 2. I made 3 good stacks, one of my infantry officer equipped with 1 recon vehicle and 8 motorized infantries, another one with 4 motorized infantries and 1 artillery battalion, and the other one 5 motorized infantries. Well, 8 motorized infantries and 1 recon. All these 3 divisions, they are going to enter from the Middle East and also from the Caucasus, from the eastern side of Iran. So basically here, as I expected, the Iranian forces, they are going to be actually heavily mobilized defending the Iraqi cities there. So here I will wait a little bit for my infantry officer and land few hits with my stout artillery to land some damage on the Iranian recon division there before I establish contact with my infantry officer, of course to minimize casualties. After all, 4 motorized infantries and 1 recon standing in the center of the city is not to be taken lightly in the beginning of the game, as they are going to benefit of the defense boost of the cities. The other recon division is going straight to Tabriz. Here there is an air contact, 100%, that are the early game Iranian air superiority fighter. Basically, yeah. Okay, I will take back a little bit my fighter. I do not want to touch the Iranian air superiority fighter because it's going to damage me so bad, and I do not need that. After all, that air superiority fighter can do nothing to my land forces. So yeah, day 4, we are at war with Syria, Iraq and Iran at the same time. We are going aggressive, lads, and this is what we are talking about: initiation of the expansion era of the Ottoman Empire. Of course, in order to be a great superpower in this game, you need to fastly, swiftly start your expansion, and because we all know that expansion means more resources, means better army, better economy and greater infrastructures. Especially here that our components production is actually very low. 16 units per hour is extremely low for such a country, big country like Turkey. And well, I have to say that winning in solo in this game Apocalypse has been harder than before. You know why? Because of the resources production. Like before the update, when you open a casual game in 4x speed Apocalypse map with Turkey, you will find early game, without speaking about arms, industries and nothing, we might find 108 units per hour supplies, like 120 or 130 units per hour components, like rare materials, they will be 80-90 units per hour. Like resources were extremely boosted before the update. Yeah, and you can actually make a great army early game. It depends on your, of course, it depends on your activity and your expertise in order to have a good economy and boost it up with the help of recruiting officers and arms industries. Like I said, a gentle reminder about what we said in the first episode, like Yeah, look at that. Palestine is making already naval bases, and this is dangerous for us. This is alarming, and I'm gonna need also to upgrade my naval bases there. Playing with Turkey, early game, we are going to be forced to make a navy, a strong one, because we have a lot of coastal cities, and of course we are on the borders of the Black Sea and also the Mediterranean Sea, and especially when your neighbors, they are making naval bases, that is actually going to force you to build a navy to protect yourself. So yeah, day 5 we initiated the construction of our naval bases in order to stand against all of the lethal forces that might menace the existence of the Ottoman Empire. This is a look about the allies of Iran. He is allied with Libya, Namibia, and Afghanistan, also South Africa. I hope that his allies, they will not retaliate, because Libya basically is very close to me. But if he's going to cross the Mediterranean Sea, he can actually disembark in my coastal cities, especially that Izmir, Istanbul, and Samsun, they are not protected. I only kept few motorized infantries in Antalya. Well, Palestine is making great progress there. He already took 3/2 of Syria. That's interesting. Maybe I will be his next target, because yeah, I am standing on the way. I believe that this game, yeah, is going to give me headache. Like, yeah, I need to be super active in order to survive. Turkey, by history, has been one of the hardest nations I ever played with. You know why? Especially in solo, yeah, because like, you are surrounded by a lot of enemies there. Okay, the contact has been established in the city of Tabriz. With the first contact, we lost 1 motorized infantry. Iran has lost 2 motorized infantries, and his recon division is extremely exhausted. Another strike and he will be down for good. My 4th infantry division is going to go straight to Baghdad. Of course, there is an air base there, and it has been taken by Iran. So yeah, it would be nice to start with the Iraqi cities first, and then on move to the depth of the Persian Empire and take his capital Tehran. Yeah, Tabriz has Mosul has successfully fallen. Tabriz also is just a matter of time until it falls, because it has no defenses, as he sent all the forces he had in Tabriz to the front in Iraq that he lost already. Now my Taut artillery is attacking his infantry in Baghdad, and my infantry officer is going through the city of Fras and Tehran. And by that, we will be successful on our first campaign, taking down the capital of the Persian Empire. But still, he has a lot of cities. He has 7 homeland cities. So basically, he still has like Bandar Abbas, he still has Isfahan, a lot of other great cities that he might still be mobilizing troops from. Okay, we use my 2nd infantry battalion to take few provinces like that. I steal them from Palestine, from the city of the provinces of Syria. I will directly start by the research of the destroyers. I'm not going to make corvettes or frigates. I will start with something actually good. You understand? Like, we start with destroyers to always have the upper hand on our neighbors. Egypt is losing a lot also. Egypt is at war versus Ethiopia. Yeah, look at that. Egypt is invading Ethiopia. Interesting. Well, we have a neighbor also that needs to be always inspected. We are talking about Greece. Well, thank you guys for watching today's episode. A great Saturday evening, right? Let's meet in the next one. Bye bye.